So what? Story. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought I was going to totally whiff that. Grew up in a small town. Columbine happened, which, for those of you who don't know, can't possibly see how that's a thing. It was a bunch of fucking nerds that were sad because they didn't make any friends and shot up their school. And in the aftermath of that, like, every small town school in the country went on, like, a high alert type situation.
Pretty reasonable response, honestly.
No, totally unreasonable response, I think.
Why do you say that?
Well, I think my school handled it unreasonably. Like, sure, tighten up security, whatever. Oh, fuck. Whatever the fuck you gotta do to protect the kids, that's all good.
Yep.
But what happened at my school was that they watched too much of whatever the equivalent of Fox News was back then. I'm about to die. I think I'm just going to brick it.
No.
Yeah, but Fox News wasn't known for... Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. That's almost politics.
Fuck. Okay, well, whatever.
Anyway. So they...
Doesn't matter.
They established...
We're not talking about politics. We're talking about shitty news coverage. We could have referred to any channel.
That's true.
These days, CNN is the butt of most of those jokes.
Yeah, all news is a joke.
Anyway, go on.
So, this is just so hard for me to talk about on such a public forum.
Whatever, dude. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, we have to talk about it.
Yeah, I have to. For the fans, John.
Okay, for the fans.
For the fans.
What's up, two people?
Yeah, right? You still paying attention? Because you're about to learn some shit you did not care to know.
Alright. So your school handled it how?
Okay, they handled it by creating a profile, and I'm playing this game, and you guys can't see me, but I'm making quote fingers, of the kids that did the Columbine shootings.
Uh-huh.
And that was just like every office shooting that ever happened. He was quiet and didn't talk to a lot of people and was a model employee and blah, blah, blah.
How many kids were there that did Columbine?
I don't know, like 5?
Don't have any?
I guess.
Huh. Wow. I'm surprised that many people were crazy enough to commit to that.
Yeah, I know, right? I only had 5 friends in high school, which may have been why I was singled out.
Maybe. Anyway, what did they do to you?
So they put it together, their bullshit little profile, and then they started interviewing trouble students. The ones that were constantly painting on the desks and shit like that.
Okay.
And, after that, they were like, okay, well, who do you hang out with? And then they'd get a name. And then they'd talk to that person, like, oh, who do you hang out with? And then they'd get a name. And then they'd talk to the next person. Until they found somebody that was 6 degrees removed from the fucking scumbags in our school.
Uh-huh.
That fit the profile. And that was me. I never got in trouble. Like, I actually didn't even know where the fucking principal's office was when I got paged to the office.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to, like, stop for directions.
What was this, in middle school or high school?
This was my freshman year of high school.
Okay, alright. I know you said high school already, I just forgot.
Yeah. So there, now you guys know exactly how old I am.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know. It's an embarrassment to me, too.
Not an embarrassment. Nobody fucking cares how old you are, dude. You're only as old as you are on the inside. I mean, like, with your organs. Like, your organs are what age.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Ugh.
I feel like how I spun that around on you.
I guess. My organs are pretty fucking old. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm a smoker.
I
don't condone it. I don't think anybody should ever start doing it, but I did, and that's my life.
Whatever, dude. I know plenty of smokers who are like 90.
And so I drew myself smoking a cigarette in our little cartoon. And so there's that.
Anyway, they called you the principal's office because they thought you were fucking potential
they searched my locker, and I was a fucking freshman in high school. I just learned what, like, punk rock was, so I had a bunch of fucking, like, Eat the Rich and anarchy symbols painted all over the fucking place.
That sounds pretty incriminating.
It does, but it doesn't mean anything.
No, of course not. But in the context of, like, what they're looking for, that sounds pretty bad.
Why am I even trying to kill these guys? Fuck off.
It's your other weapon or whatever.
No.
Do you have any other weapons? There you go.
Got this fucking piss laser that doesn't do anything.
Fucking jump and shoot.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I could do that.
Or use the homing missile, that works too.
Or the smart bomb.
Alright, well anyway.
Because every time I try to jump, I hit that first.
So they found all these fucking anarchy symbols in your locker.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah. And what they do, they kick you out?
Yeah, they used all that stuff as like evidence that I was unstable, and then they kicked me out of the school. And I had like a stuffed animal pelt in there, which they were saying was something a serial killer would have.
Stuffed animal pelt?
Yeah, just the pelt of a stuffed animal.
Oh.
It was like a green dinosaur or something. I forget the story of even where I got that from.
So it wasn't like a real animal? It was
No,
like
it was a fucking teddy bear. It's like if I had a teddy bear pelt. Anyway, so they said that was something a serial killer would have, which, you know, would actually be true if it was an actual animal. Whatever, so they kicked me out for that. And what that equated to was the best summer of my life, because what had happened is they didn't have shit. They didn't have any legal grounds to kick me out of school. They knew that, and in an effort to save their asses, they had to let me back in. I had perfect attendance, even though I was kicked out of school like 2 months before summer started. And I got a pass on all my classes.
So, wait, did you have to go back to school that year?
Nope.
So you basically just got 2 months out of school for pretty much free?
Yeah, for like no reason.
Wow. That actually sounds like it worked out pretty well for you.
It did. I'm not bitter or anything. That worked out great.
So, but you went for ice cream with your pastor because, like...
Oh, yeah, part of the thing was that I had to, like, go to therapy and, like, talk to the pastor or youth minister or whatever, because they were trying to make sure I wasn't going to kill everybody or whatever, and that was fine.
Did they choose who you had to talk to?
Well, they just said the guy at my church.
Oh, okay.
And at the time we were going to some church or another, I don't remember which one.
Right. Well, sounds like your pastor was a bro.
Yeah, no, he was a cool dude. Oh, cool, I can fire while I'm doing this. Oh, God, move. I can fire, but I can't fire down.
Yeah, you gotta have the homing missiles, I guess.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, well, it's okay. All you have to do is get down. They were very good shots. You should have shot where I was going to be instead of where I was. And you got some fucking Dairy Queen.
Yeah. No, it was all pro for me, dude.
That sounds pretty rad, dude. I wish that had happened to me when I was in high school. But you know what? I wish I had gotten my GED and gotten out of high school like a year or two early.
Yes.
That fucking panned out.
I'm glad we got that.
Oh,
I'm glad we got that.
Oh, God.
What's these? Oh.
Nice. I like how you blew up radioactive barrels next to him and his head exploded. And then he sunk into the ground.
That's kind of just what I assumed radioactive barrels would do.
That's what happened to that guy in RoboCop.
Yeah, right?
Melted into the fucking ground, basically.
Oops.
Well, then. You were doing so well.
Ah, this again.
Damn, it put us kind of far back. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I wish I had gotten my GED early and gotten out of high school a little bit early. Because I wasn't going to be a fucking doctor or an astronaut or whatever. In order to be that sort of thing, you have to kind of be, you know, committed to it pretty early on.
Yeah, I don't like that level of responsibility.
Yeah, especially not in high school. Like, I wasn't one of those people who was like, oh, I'm definitely going to be a fucking fireman or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll be a fireman if I fucking feel like it in 5 years. Which is about, you know, the kind of attitude you have when you're the sort of person who should get a GED.
Lock and load.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew a guy who got his GED, and I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I talked with my dad about it, and he wouldn't let me do it. He wanted me to get a real diploma, quote unquote.
Well, I think it's supposed to help with, like, hiring or something.
Help with what?
Get together, Bruce.
Nah, dude, a GED counts for the exact same as a high school diploma, unless you're applying, like, a really high-end college or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. It's basically the equivalent of a high school diploma. Unless you're going for, you know, like... Yeah, like you're applying to a high-end college or trade, I guess.
I'm having so many problems all of a sudden.
What do you mean, with the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep wasting smart bombs and shit?
Yeah, I'm just trying to jump. I just want to jump.
Well, it's a weird control scheme.
It is.
PS1, man.
Yeah, this ties into a lot of the stuff you were saying in the Legends
Yeah,
episodes.
I mean, they just didn't fucking know how to handle this shit. There's a game on PSP. I forget what it's called. It's like a first-person kind of. Oh, I wish I knew what it was. It's like I think it was a first-person shooter, and it's an okay game, but it had terrible controls, dude. I wish I remembered what it was called. Maybe I'll look it up later. But it had terrible controls. Oh my god, I love this shit, dude. What are you looking at?
I'm listening to the song.
Oh. Is this moving down?
Huh?
Is this moving down?
I don't think so.
I can't hear it. Well. Alright, we'll pick this back up later, maybe.
No, fuck that. I can't stop now.
Yeah, you can, dude.
I'm in the middle of the shit.
So? That's what the pause button is for, bro. You like it when I condescend to you?
Yeah. I get off on it. You just cut that wherever you want.
Fuck.
I don't give a damn.